Kuma full episode 03 Turkish drama review. The episode begins with a fear that doesn't need words. It lives in silence, in the way breaths are held and eyes look away. There is a girl whose eyes carry love, but whose heart is surrounded by the shadow of death. 𝐀𝐁𝐎𝐿 stands there, shaken, while someone asks if these people are threatening her. Karan stands in front of her with complete confidence and says, "I'm here. I'll protect you." In that moment, it becomes clear that this story will not remain just a love story. Honor, revenge, blood, and conspiracy are all about to collide. Karan openly confesses his love in front of everyone. The crowd watches, whispers spread, but 𝐀𝐿 freezes. She wants to scream that she loves him too, yet fear tightens around her throat. Inside, she knows that if she speaks now, these people will kill her. The narration hits hard here. True love never gives up, it has depth in its eyes and identity in its courage. The story takes a dangerous turn when 𝐀𝐿 is told that once this task is done, she and Karan will begin a new life together. She steps onto a path from which there is no return. The viewer can feel it clearly now, something terribly wrong is about to happen. Suddenly, the marriage is called off. The boy's family announces that the wedding will not happen. The reason soon comes out. The girl's lover has reached this place. Society, honor, and lies begin to expose themselves one by one. For 𝐀𝐿, this is not just a broken relationship, it becomes a threat to her life. 𝐀𝐿 runs away from home. Chaos erupts inside the house. Her father shouts in rage, questioning how she dared to escape. But for 𝐀𝐿, this is not rebellion, it is survival. She goes out to find Karan with no phone number, no support, only trust guiding her steps. Then comes the biggest twist of the episode. 𝐊𝐔𝐌𝐀 reveals a secret from the past. An unfinished love between 𝐀𝐿's mother and Karan's father, a tragic incident, fire, and a painful death. From that moment, a decades-old family rivalry was born. It becomes clear that Karan and 𝐀𝐿's love is not just between two people, it carries the burden of the past. A phone call comes with a threat. If you want Karan alive, come alone. The viewer immediately understands, it's a trap. And that's exactly what it is. 𝐊𝐔𝐌𝐀 is attacked. Blood spills, screams echo, and by the time help arrives, it is already too late. Karan reaches the scene and finds his brother lying in a pool of blood. At that moment, his eyes fall on 𝐀𝐿, standing there with a knife in her hand. This is the moment where the line between love and hatred disappears. Karan shatters and says he saw everything with his own eyes. But the truth is not always what the eyes witness. 𝐀𝐿 keeps repeating that she is innocent, but Karan is not in a state to listen. For him, 𝐀𝐿 has now become the girl standing next to his brother's blood. From here, the love story turns into a deep tragedy. 𝐊𝐿's mother's pain breaks every limit. She speaks to her son's lifeless body, telling him to sleep, saying his mother is here. This scene crushes the viewer's heart. In that same moment, Karan swears that he will take revenge for his brother's blood. Slowly, the truth begins to surface. The real game is being played by others. Behind the scenes, 𝐻𝐿𝐴 and Amir are manipulating everyone like chess pieces. On the phone, they say that now they have not one, but two killers. 𝐀𝐿 and 𝐊𝐶𝐌 are both trapped. The police report arrives. The knife carries two sets of fingerprints, 𝐊𝐶𝐌's and 𝐀𝐿's. But the question remains, do fingerprints prove guilt, or do they only prove presence? 𝐀𝐿 sits alone in jail. She has no hunger, no tears left. Only one question keeps circling her heart. Will Karan ever listen to her? Will he ever believe in her innocence? Karan meets 𝐀𝐿 and, in rage, tells her he will give her a life worse than hell. It feels like love has completely died. But perhaps this is where his real test begins. In this episode, love loses to fear, truth gets buried under conspiracy, and the fire of revenge burns humanity itself. Now the only questions left are, will Karan ever reach the truth, will 𝐀𝐿 be able to prove her innocence, and when will the real killer finally come into the light? The coming episodes promise even more emotion, shock, and pain.